Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here, and I am coming to you with another amazing mogul upgrade so you can mogul on up into your top mogul self. Let's get millions of dollars of value out of this upgrade together. And this one is a real bonus. This is a kicker. So, where we're focused today is the all important massive mogul skill, a mogul skill that goes beyond just running a business, stewarding a business, a company successfully, an empire, a dynasty. This is like being a top steward of reality. And it's a time gainer, it's a wealth builder, and this is the magnificent, magical capacity to be able to say, I'm sorry. All right, because I want you to gain hours and hours and days and months and maybe years of your life that you will gain yourself. People say you'll save it, you'll gain it by being able to say it to yourself as soon as it's called for and to another. To just simply be like, got it, okay. Whatever's going on isn't really working. So just, oh, got it. This is creating something else than I intended. Acknowledge that. Sorry. I think I really get it. Like, people hate to do this because it makes people feel bad about themselves. I wish we just said, oh, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. I think that would be simpler because that's what people are looking for. I can acknowledge that. But we got this sorry thing, and it seems to matter to everybody. So maybe you could test out the acknowledgement thing. Hey, I totally acknowledge that. This is the intention I have. Let's flow forward and make it happen. But, and however, it is not a mogul trait to waste time when simply saying, I am sorry, I acknowledge this, that's where I'm heading now, this is what I'm doing next, and moving the beep on, gaining you massive amounts of time and therefore gaining you massive amounts of wealth and therefore gaining you massive amounts of amazing, awesome reality, high frequency reality. This is a top mogul skill, so let's take it in. And I'm not sitting here saying like, you got a sorry all over the place. In fact, for many years, I helped clients live a life where they didn't have to do all of that in this way that was so like shaming. It's so shaming that people don't want to say it because people shame people into saying it. And what I really did have this strong sense of it just being like, I absolutely acknowledge that. I can appreciate how you're feeling. Got it, understood, let's move forward, and I'm gonna, make a shift then. But I see this is so important to people that there's a nuance and a way to do it that isn't like I'm shaming myself down to the bottom and sorrying all over the place, which is not good because there are people that are constantly like, sorry this, sorry that. We're not talking about that. That's annoying. We're talking about the ability to understand when the situation calls for that. There's a misunderstanding, miscommunication. It's like, oh my gosh, so sorry. I acknowledge that. Here's how I'm going to course correct it. Let's go forward. Let's flow. Like, that alone is worth years of stress off your life. It's worth millions of dollars in your bank account. And the people who will never be able to do it, there is a direct correlation. There's this awesome study. I cannot think of the name, so you're just going to have to trust me. That people who cannot say they are sorry and acknowledge someone else's feelings, experience, and be respectful of that and considering of that are the poorest people on the planet. It's a high level skill to be able to be validating to human beings, which doesn't mean we have to agree with everything. It just means we honor people, we respect it. We're like, okay, got it. That's your experience. Acknowledging that. Here's where I'm flowing from that. Super important skill. And yet fascinating that we're not here to shame ourselves, blame ourselves, make ourselves a failure, make ourselves wrong. We're just here to recognize this is one of those ones where it's a nuance, right? You're not going to do it and bury yourself into some lower level person by overdoing it, but really, where it's called for. It's just like, you know, I'm sorry because if this is how this experience is going, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is what's occurring. This is what I'm intending. Sounds like we actually really intend the same thing. Let's flow in that direction. All right, everyone. So moguls can easily acknowledge things, course correct, apologize, validate, and move the beep on. Cha-ching, ching, ching, getting time, money, years of their life back because people could just hold on to this shit. It is unbelievable the level of what I've seen people do in my world. Trying not to say that. Like as if somehow your whole freaking life is you never say it, never acknowledge it. Somehow you're like exempt from having experiences where you might have been off course a little and you could just acknowledge it. Or you might have been confused, or you might have been misconstruing, like, or just something got created you didn't intend, quite simply. And so just like, got it. So much just want to acknowledge that. Sorry that that's that way. Peace out, word to your mother, and let's flow, right? Like, it's so fascinating the lengths that people will go to, the ego blocks that are there. And I just want to open you all up to be like, dude, this skill is so huge. You will gain everything. And you can do it without losing your own self-respect or dignity to yourself. It's a nuance. That's probably its own video. Or maybe it's this one, right? It's a nuance to be able to say, essentially, I'm saying I can acknowledge this is a less than ideal situation, appreciating that, and now I'm moving forward. And because it's interesting to be able to say that, not program yourself into being more, having to be more of it in the future. Like, because the more you say it, the more you have the potential to do things that need you to have to say it again. So there are just ways that really empathize with people, validate people, respect people, and are creating, so because that any of these situations are creating friction, and just there are just ways to smooth out the friction that elevate you, elevate the person, elevate the situation, and there's not a lose win or a lose lose. It's an absolute win win win. All right. So I want you to have the millions of dollars that come from this, gaining all your time and the value of that. I'm pretty sure this one, what's coming to me is like 10 years of your life. You can absolutely gain a tremendously higher quality of life as well by being able to do this multi-million dollar mogul magical skill, masterful skill. All right, you masters of acknowledgement and leaders and orchestrators of smooth, collaborative, creative flow with people that you create through this upgrade. That alone is absolutely worth making this shift. Okay, moguls, way to take this upgrade in. Let's get it all internalized. This is how you roll now. This is how you flow now. This is how you get more of the dough now. I love all that. I love how that all goes together. Okay. Acknowledging all of you, appreciating all of you. Way to mogul up, and I will see you soon. All right, bye.